Okay, so yeah, it didn't work for some reason when I was recording earlier, so I'm gonna redo it again. And I mean, I think I just let you see what I look like. I got dressed, took a shower, got a little clip, and a sword in the back. It actually is a belt. I'll put a ribbon over it. Okay. Now that you look, see how cute I dressed for you guys. let me reverse this and get started with the video. Oh Jesus, sorry. Okay. No, I'm so sorry because I'm gonna have to hold this to record this today. I know the last few times I used my podcast stand thingy. So, boy. So we got the spirals on. I need to close that actually. I don't want to use my pop socket. And the name is Maddie, which is so freaking funny to me. Got the flowers. You know, she's just a gardener. Also, my lighting's gonna change because I sat outside because of siblings. So you have this girl, and you know you got the little foot. You got the negativity over here. Cute. We got the pretty boy, and he kind of looks like Hajime. Do you notice it? Do you see it? Doesn't he kind of look like Hajime? He has a little flower and a table in the room. And now I'm going to use my hands a lot because I'm recording like this instead of how I wanted to. He's just kind of antisocial, you know? Reading about socialism. And also, his head kind of looks like a jelly bean. Got a pretty boy. I remember last time I recorded this, which was not too long ago. It was like a couple hours ago. I said he kind of reminds me of the anime's Vampire Knight because of the ice dude. And then it was Ouran High Host Club because, you know, he's a pretty boy. But he also kind of reminds me of V from BTS because he's just kind of cute like that, you know? I remember I made this one because one of my friends was like, draw this weapon, so I did. And then he started to look like Hellbrum from Seven Deadly Sins, which I wrote right here. And so I gave him wings, and they look so goofy. Like, what are those? You know, a normal isekai moment where you're about to get, you know, hit by a car or a bus. Cocoon. But yeah, she's probably gonna die. I drew this of one of my friends is like a fire goddess thing. A depressed pretty boy. I would smooch him on his lips, guys. I would. You know? So with this one, I drew the head and everything. And there's like, Kokichi. And I drew this. And you know, for drawing with a colored pencil right away, it doesn't look that bad. Like, yeah, I messed up like here and there, but like, it looks pretty good. So this one, I messed up the eyes. And then I was like, we'll just go with it. We'll just do that. My goodness, the sun got brighter. You got the flowers. Look how nice you look. And then you got the spiral sun. And then we got... I used to have a crush on a guy that looks like this. So he was sick one day and not home. Not at school. Sorry, my door closed. It startled me. He wasn't at school. So he's at home. And I never did give him a card or anything. But I did draw him because it was flu season and he was sick and not at school. And then look, it's the real Kokichi Yoma. Oh, my bed has stopped. Okay, so there's this one. Interrupted for like the third time today. So prom date, so I drew these my sophomore year, so I wasn't old enough / in the right grade to go to prom yet. And I was like, I had a lot of older friends at the time, and they all went to prom and none of them invited me. So this is my idea of like what go to prom dress would probably look like. And then this is basically that same dress without the cape and colored. She's just trying to work out, you know. But she has all these people just, you know, obsessed with her apparently. You know, they just can't help but stare. But obviously you can't help it. This is basically just like, you know, my loneliness in a drawing. Also, my drawing back then is so good. Like, look at this. This is so good. Like, sometimes it's goofy, like that jelly bean head. But, like, look at this. Wind. Sorry. The door keeps opening. I'm on the balcony right now. Got this guy. He's not that important. You can pause to read that if you want. She's just crying because she got lost pretty much and found the person. Which is kind of the same with that guy over there. Ooh, I accidentally ripped the page earlier and I was showing my brother because he wanted to see what was in the sketchbook. We got this girl. I think they drew this based off of a song, but I don't remember. I'm gonna zoom in right now because the lighting keeps changing. I'm so sorry about that. You might have to pause to read this. Sorry about that. And she's just in a nice dress, you know. It looks pretty. This was when I tried to draw like lipstick, you know. It did not work out well. We got Ramen-chan and Tiku. Let me flip this without trying to knock the piece out inside of it. This is the worst thing I could do to myself, honestly. This is why I like taking the picture because then I can just flip it. You know, we got Ramen-chan, but she got the egg hairpin. She has this thing. I think my brother said this is like a fish cake or whatever. It's usually in ramen. It's not exactly a circle. It's like slightly different. And she got chopsticks as a tattoo. Then Tikun, he has a tea bag on his belt. And he got like ice cubes or like sugar cubes as a tattoo on his neck. Oh yeah, and you know, ramen XT. So we got the angel girl. She's all I want. I'm pretty sure I took this lyric from Bombshell Blonde, but I might be wrong. And it's basically like the ginger bint of my loneliness. He's just like, are you scared of the dark, baby girl? I'll hold your hand. Then she cut her hair, and her parents didn't like that at all. They're very judgmental apparently. And some random ass dude, man, is like, her eyes are kind of empty. Ooh, I love this drawing. So basically she's a warrior, right? And this helmet, it has a face, right? That's because it can communicate with the wearer. It kind of like takes over their mind a little. And you know, it's like hope and despair on a battlefield. So over here we got the despair, over here we got the hope. Obviously that has a cost to it. She loses her lover in the war. He's an archer boy, and you know, he dies. And it's like, don't cry.